Oh, hi. Good to see you. This week on the docket, I'm going to share with you about having commitment and passion and being enthusiastic and eager and how those can set you apart as a great employee. Commitment is an agreement or pledge to do something in the future, something after right now. So marriage is a great example of commitment, parenthood, and any kind of contract that you sign. And there's more things too, but those are the first ones that come to mind. Passion is an intense driving or overmastering feeling or conviction. It's being fired up and serious about something, just being really devoted to it. A committed / passionate employee is devoted to their job, and therefore they usually put in their best because of that devotion. And it's always a plus for an employer to have someone who is there for more than just making money. You know, they're there for bettering the company, for doing the best that they possibly can. Someone who is passionate about their work will sometimes spend extra time even outside of work to better their skills and develop their knowledge. If you're committed and passionate about your work, supervisors will notice. Some may take longer than others, but I guarantee you greater opportunities will come once that commitment and passion is seen. A great example of being committed and passionate comes from the movie Erin Brockovich. It's based on a true story. Erin is an unemployed single mother who desperately needs a job. She ends up talking her way into a job at a small local law firm and ends up investigating this suspicious real estate case involving a small town called Hinckley, a multi-billion-dollar corporation, and toxic water contamination. She builds really close relationships with the residents and becomes very passionate about fighting for them and their well-being. In this scene, the big corporation is coming to the table for their first settlement offer.
Counselors?
Counselors? Let's be honest here. $20 million is more money than these people have ever dreamed of.
Oh, see, now that pisses me off. First of all, since the demur, we have more than 400 plaintiffs in. Let's be honest, we all know there are more out there. They may not be the most sophisticated people, but they do know how to divide, and $20 million isn't when you split it between them.
Erin.
Second of all, these people don't dream about being rich. They dream about being able to watch their kids swim in a pool without worrying that they'll have to have a hysterectomy at the age of 20. Like Rosa Diaz, a client of ours, or have their spine deteriorate like Stan Bloom, another client of ours. So before you come back here with another lame offer, I want you to think real hard about what your spine is worth, Mr. Walker. Or what you might expect someone to pay you for your uterus, Miss Sanchez. Then you take out your calculator and you multiply that number by 100. Anything less than that is a waste of our time. By the way, we had that water brought in special for you folks. Came from a well in Hinckley.
I think this meeting's over.
Right, it is.
Passion is inspiring and motivating. People want to follow passion, and you don't want to be on the wrong side of that kind of passion. You could see Erin's coworkers in that scene smirk in approval of Erin's passion. Like, they're so proud to be on her side because her fire was coming through, her passion was coming through. Similar to last week with self-motivation and ambition, if you find what you're passionate about, you may find a great career that's related to that. Now, enthusiasm is a strong excitement or feeling. I mean, I think most people can identify enthusiasm when they see it, but it's kind of an excitement. It has a liveliness. And eagerness, similarly, is marked by an enthusiastic desire or interest. It's kind of similar to ambition in that it goes with being a go-getter and wanting to do more and go further. Eager individuals frequently learn new things and strive for greater success, sometimes even out of necessity. Here's a quick clip from The Martian that shows some eagerness and enthusiasm coming from a place of necessity of needing to survive.
Right. Let's do the math. Our service mission here was supposed to last 31 souls. For redundancy, they send 68 souls worth of food. That's for 6 people. So for just me, that's gonna last 300 souls, which I figure I can stretch to 400 if I ration. So I gotta figure out a way to grow 3 years worth of food here on a planet where nothing grows. Luckily, I'm a botanist. Mars will come to fear my botany powers.
In that clip, it's basically be eager or die, whereas we are not in that dire of a situation probably, but you get the idea. Eager employees volunteer for tasks instead of waiting for someone else to volunteer. Later in this series, I'll talk about being proactive and taking initiative instead of being reactive, but being eager kind of goes along with that too. They're also more willing to go the extra mile. All employers love a worker who is eager and willing to do more than what's required or exceed expectations. I don't care where you would work, I guarantee that. If you are currently a VLA student, you have a golden opportunity to practice and build this eagerness muscle by doing your schoolwork, because you have so much freedom here at VLA to work at your own pace and even graduate earlier than you could have if you were still at a traditional high school. But the question is, will you step up and be eager to finish as soon as you can? I'm willing to bet that eagerness will follow you into whatever you do next. So if you show eagerness now in getting your high school completed, very high likelihood that will follow you into whatever you do after high school. Next week will be about integrity and honesty and humility and accountability and how those are important in employees. As always, please email me if you have any questions or want some help in finding your passion. Anything in these videos that you would like help with, don't hesitate. Be blessed, everybody. Bye.